First off, good morning, hello, happy October. I know it's been a couple of days or minutes since I've seen you guys last, and I want to say thanks for watching and checking in on me. We've been busy. Ken had to have an eye surgery, so we kind of like didn't do a few things for about a month, but we're back and trying to get things done in the early morning because it's still a little warm during the day. We're definitely hoping for cooler weather so we can get more done. We've been doing gardening and canning and picking and dehydrating and all that fun stuff. But Ken was able to actually get one of the doors done for the barn, the girls' barn, and we're going to have to readjust the other two, this one and that one. They're worn. They're about, what, 6, 7 years old, 8 years old. So we're going to be doing that this winter, or knowing Ken, it'll be like in the next couple of weeks. Today he's actually moving hay that we've had the girls' barn and putting it into the front garden. I'm going to show you the front garden as well. He's been really busy at the front garden. Here he comes. But we're doing a little cleanup today. I'll be probably collecting kindling wood. Got to start that for the winter months. Oh no, I think I'm gonna have to have my fork welded again. Yeah, it's loose. I did get rid of all of my babies. I sold nine babies this year. I sold them really inexpensive. It's a lot of work having 9. Or there was 7, but we're down to five does and $1. Just to make it easier. There's just so much going on here at the homestead that I thought it'd be easier for me to whittle it down a little bit, which it is. So I've got Ella in with Big Bear right now, and so we'll probably have a kid probably close to December, and then I might move one of the other girls over there with him in December for keeping warm. Anyway, yeah, I want to show you the garden here in a little bit, all the work Ken's been doing. I've been watching Logan and trying to keep up on housework and laundry and the usual, and occasionally helping canning and dehydrating. So there's always something to do. Always. We didn't do chickens this year as we still had some chickens in the freezer, so we may do chickens again next year. It was nice to have my brother and his wife help last year when we did do the butchering of the chickens. So hopefully next year we'll probably do about the same, about 25, maybe a little bit more. But yeah, it's nice to have the fresh chicken, and it's nice to have people that can actually help process the chicken with you and get it done within 4 hours. So yeah, no chickens this year. There's a lot happening in the front garden, a lot happening in the front. I took time out and went swimming, so yeah. Logan and I would go every day when the weather permitted, and we would go swimming every day for at least an hour. And I took a little time off this year. Yeah. So here comes Ken, so I better get back to work here in a minute and hopefully help him get that front end loaded. This last year has been tough on us gardening. If you recall, we've done permaculture, hugelculture, mini beds on plastic. And the downside to that is as you get older, the problem is getting down on your knees. Getting down there to, if you have to weed or anything like that, it's hard. It's hard to get back up, especially with a large plot. So this last year, I talked Ken into getting the raised beds. And as you can see right now, it's sorry, he's getting his compost in. We're going to be putting in garlic here shortly into this bed, and we're still filling this bed with green debris, brown debris, twigs, logs, dirt, and goat manure and compost that we have. And I'll tell you what, this is a lot easier to get to than, here, let me try to get on the ground. Okay, than this getting on the ground. A heck of a lot easier. So with that being said, it was amazing. Right now it's a horrible time of year because it's so dry and there hasn't been any rain. The leaves are starting to fall off the trees, but it's actually the best time to put in your compost and also do a redesign. That's what we decided to do. The ducks have had full range of this area for months, and it's like that's great. So Ken has torn up the mini beds on plastic. We've recycled what we could, and we're going to be changing this whole area that used to have mini beds, as well as some hoop arches. We're going to be changing it over to the not the mini beds, the raised beds. We're going to be putting 4 into this location. We have established raspberries, there's hazelnut trees, apple trees. We tore out the oregano for this year because we're going to be putting in new oregano, new rosemary, new thyme. I love bee balm because it brings the bees to the house. We have apple trees back here. So this is our redesign. The ground is rock hard since we haven't had any rain. We're not expected to have rain again for maybe 2 to 3 weeks. What we did have was 1/10 of an inch one day and 1/10 of an inch another day. So we were having to water. We knew we wanted to actually scale down some, so that's what we've done. We're scaling down. We're going to be growing crops that we actually like, that we actually eat, that we actually need. We still have our elderberry trees, gojo berries. And I'll tell you another fun thing. This does not keep out ducks. The height maybe, but guess what? They went right through. So that's going to be redesigned as well this year. Maintenance kind of went on the wayside on some of the things on the house. We did not restain things. We have the barn that we have to work on. Ken worked on the door, as you saw, for the girls' barn. So we have that. But it's a lot of work. My advice, if you want a homestead, is really start early, have a good plan, and see what other people are saying about what they're doing. As we got older, it was just a little bit tougher for us to get in and do it. So this is what we've decided to do. We do have help from the family that live on the homestead, and I'm hoping to teach my grandson how to do things. So we'll do that. I want to show you. The chickens and ducks have not been laying because we have that hot, cool, hot, cool, hot, cool. But the ducks, I think, are molting. we're going to have to probably try to hopefully clean this up a little bit. We're just going to do a sweep like you would a sweep for grass. We have that AgriFab, which you can see on our website. We love the AgriFab sweeper. It works great. But the ducks have made a mess molting. Right now, out of 12 or 11 ducks, we're getting 2 eggs a day. So it's that time of year. The days are shorter. The ducks aren't happy. So we've got some lighting in for them. I've got a solar light in here, 2 solar lights, but I'm not thrilled with it. So what I did is I actually put in Christmas lights. So you'll see the little balls right there. Yeah, those are Christmas lights. They're solar Christmas lights, and they work great. They work better than the solar lights. So we got to do some changing. Oh, look who's there. I know the ducks were not happy. I don't know where they went. You can see their yard is a mess. Yes, baby. Oh, there they are. There's some. Anyway, there's always more work to do. There's my mean rooster. This is just looking horrible, horrible, horrible. It's dusty, it's dirty. The grass isn't growing. So, well, you gotta do what you gotta do. Anyway, so that was my update for you for the homestead. There's more things in the works that are going on behind the scenes for us. It just takes a little bit of time to be able to show you everything. Be quiet. I gotta catch him. He's got a string wrapped around his foot. But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna just say, you know, with the raised beds, I love it. It was so much easier for me to harvest. This year he's also going to be putting in the drip system for those raised beds. Actually during this winter time, not exactly all of the drip systems because he says it'll freeze, but at least we're going to get something done to make it a lot easier for us to be able to water and harvest at the same time by just turning a valve. We'd like to be able to try to get that done as well. If we need solar, we're going to do that. So anyway, I want to say thank you for watching. I appreciate every time you do, and when you make comments, and if you have ideas or any advice, go ahead and drop us a line in the comment section. Sorry that we've been away for a while, but you know, like I said, Ken's had a little bit of problems. He had to take care of his eyesight, and we didn't want to keep him outside, and we didn't want him getting dust in it. So we've got that taken care of now, and onward and upward to the next item we got to get done. Thank you all. You have a wonderful day, and we'll be seeing you later.